Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you smash the likes if you like the content. And if you're a new subscriber, big up to yourselves. And hopefully this is the video that you feel like you can stay around and whatnot. But we've got a few things to talk about. You know, Man United versus Spurs at the toilet bowl, literally in about 7 hours or so. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's 7 or 8. And also we got Liverpool, you know, going through to the next round. I feel like we need to talk about them because, you know, they're the favorites right now for two of the biggest competitions in the world. And then also the Carabao Cup. We'll see. We'll talk about it a little bit. And then obviously we got Arsenal. I was actually going to talk about, you know, Havertz or Jesus. And I think that's a conversation regardless, right? Hooks is going to be here, by the way. Monts is always late. We're going to start docking Monts, by the way, because we used to be known as a very much on-time channel until Monts got involved. And then yeah, and then it just come out with Sammy Mockbell that, you know, actually let me get the exact quote, by the way. I'm gonna get the exact quote out. Here it is. Despite Victor Gyökeres' goal scoring record, Arsenal have reservations over a move for him. And I think I've just read that wrong.
Yeah, you read that wrong. I read wondering why you were getting upset.
Oh.
When I read it this morning, I was like, wait a second, what is he upset about?
And you know what the best thing is there? I'm going to screenshot that one and I'm going to send that Glock 9. I'm going to send it to Just D and also Hooks right now. How about that? So I've just changed the title to Arsenal don't want Gyökeres. Now, you know, big up Matt. People
they don't want a striker, period, because Jesus got their 3 goals. Jesus got that 3 goals last night. And now they all rumping and raving. Oh, Jesus. We got Jesus going. We'll see.
But then yeah, Matt, I wonder what I big up Matt, by the way. If people don't know who Matt is, he came on the channel a couple months ago, and then yeah, my fault. My fault. But Itzhak as well. So yeah, man. But let's talk about Arsenal yesterday, regardless. Arsenal, obviously, you won 3-2 in the end. The first half was quite stinky and smelly. But then second half, you really turn it up. Offside or not, some people can't. You know, this is what people need to understand. Do you want VAR or do you not? Because VAR's there, and then you don't complain when VAR's not there. So if it's lucky Arsenal, what is it? It goes both ways. It goes hand in hand. This is why we have VAR.
I mean, I've never had a problem with VAR. It's the people that are managing it that I have a problem with. That's what I have a problem with it.
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. Look, second half, we spoke about it in depth on Monsters channel. It was meant to turn from half an hour, but it turned into nearly an hour. But I thought I pulled up some good points. I thought Monts made some good points, and I don't think there's much to gas about. But I think the main topic of conversation is pretty much the Jesus, because it's not like Jesus played against like some bums. He played against Palace.
No, he played the first game pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. What you said about that, anyways?
I think with Jesus, is the key is we kind of want to see the form that he brought when he first come in it, because obviously at that time we went and got him and Zinchenko and they raised the floor. But now obviously Arsenal fans are like, we just want to see like the ceiling raised now. So with Jesus, I feel like he lost a bit of something. I feel like the injury he had, I think was it pre-World Cup? I think that did affect him.
The knee injury, innit?
Yeah, bad knee injury. So we saw like there were games. I think that was his first goal at Emirates since December last year. So I'm not one of them to jump on, oh my God, he got a hat trick. I just want to see it continue now. You know, now obviously Arteta's got a decision to make. Palace away, is it Havertz or is it Jesus? But I feel like now Jesus should get a run. I feel like the same way Havertz got a chance, the same way he sticks with Martinelli, same way he was doing with Trossard, let Jesus get a run now. And I'm not saying he's going to score a hat trick every game, but he's effective. We've all seen it. When you play Jesus and he's feeling it, everyone else around clicks. You know, and I feel like with Saka, Martinelli, and him, I think that's a combo that can, you know, stand us in good stead to put us in like a good run.
So what are you saying, Joey? What do you think their best? What do you think their best front three is? What's their most for you?
Man, that's tough to say, man, because I don't rate either of their strikers at all. Like I can't. Like it's just dumb and dumber to me. Like I don't really have like a choice between one or the other. But if you honestly, Jesus is the better option because it gets more out of Saka and it probably will get more out of Martinelli. Like that's like that's like the theoretical idea of it. Like they look better while he's on the pitch. Not that I think that he's going to get that much more out of Martinelli, who's just in an absolutely awful form. Like I just think
he's just awful. He's just awful.
Fair. I'm not going to go there, but that's fair. But yeah, I just think that Jesus brings more to the team. If he could put away 3 to 5 more goals this year, he'll probably be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like they'd probably be a little bit better off than if they were with Havertz. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw in the group chat, Hawks just sent you a little something about Glock 9 from yours truly, Sammy Mockbell.
So Sammy Mockbell, yeah.
Yeah, you rate Sammy Mockbell, don't you? Yeah,
don't let Kaz do you like that because he was threatened before, bro. Listen, don't let him.
I read it wrong. And I've been telling you, look.
But I already knew that we had reservations over a move for him because we didn't move for him in the summer.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, innit? Remember Glock 9? That's what you made. You made that up.
Yeah, don't. Well, I didn't make Glock 9 up, innit? But I just thought it was a code name. It was actually.
No, you did.
Monster.
Was it Monster?
Yeah, Monster. See, look, Monster. I give the props.
I'm not even gonna give Monster. You know what?
I don't feel the
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother.
No, it wasn't Monster. It was definitely Monster's chat. It was probably Maradon. It was probably Maradon or someone like that. They're always creative.
No. It was the one that my chat made up was GYOKERES.
Yeah,
GYOKERES, that's the one.
GYOKERES. Love that.
Yeah, that's what I think. I can't remember who in the chat made it. They're probably in the chat now. Someone in my chat made it.
It's probably Maradon or Cavarelli, man. Them two are relentless for it.
Chills is also pretty good at making names too. So
yeah, Chills is quite good. Yeah. He's too busy. He's drunk off the haggis, man. But, you know what I mean? Oh wait, let me find this overlay. Bring this motherfucker into the fold.
What's up, Jay?
There he is. I ain't seen this guy for time, and Spurs have got worse since the last time I spoke to man. But it's cool.
Good morning to you too.
Morning to you too. You're right.
How's life, guys? How's life?
Good.
We just talk about Jay. We talk about. Oh,
Wait.
I know.
Sorry, go on.
Hey, Jay. What's up?
We're rooting for you tonight.
Thank you,
Like,
brother. Thank you.
You know what it is? Do you know what it is? Not everyone's going to be seeing this.
Yeah.
Not everyone's going to be seeing this tonight. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone's going to be seeing that, in the bowl.
Yeah.
In the bowl. Not everyone's going to be seeing that tonight. Someone's not going to see that. Someone's going to turn it off before it starts.
I had a feeling, I had a feeling earlier that, North London semi-final, it's something that I had in my head from a few rounds ago. And I was like, because Spurs have had the most disgusting run in this tournament so far. Because obviously,
Mike, because you got Man City.
Well, we had City, United, Coventry away on a wet Tuesday.
Oh.
You know what I mean. It's been a tough run, guys. It's been a tough run. But listen, I expect us to be in the hat tonight. United, they got a little decent result against City, but they're still the same team that lost at home to Nottingham Forest, and. Yeah.
So we just go back a couple games ago.
You beat City 2-1. We beat them 4-0. Beating City is nothing to brag about at the moment.
Yeah. You wait. I can't wait. What results have you messed up? You think that'll beat you?
Ipswich at home.
Yeah, obviously we got a point away. They beat you. There you go.
It's that the hill you're dying on, Cass. We got a point at Ipswich and you lost. We're both in the mud, so it's all good. It's all good. But no, it'll be a good game tonight. I honestly think United looked solid defensively. I think United can cause us problems. I would have been more worried if Rashford. I don't think Rashford will play tonight, right?
No, allegedly. To be fair, he pulled out of illness 2 days ago in training.
Illness.
But no, listen. It's a big game. It's big.
I don't want to add speculation. I don't want to add speculation.
Isn't that like how Coutinho had a bad back?
For me, Rashford not in the squad is an advantage for me. I don't mind. I don't mind. You know what I mean? So, but if he's ill, I'm not gonna throw fuel onto the fire in it.
Well, anyways, for you guys, just who cares? You guys getting your new chapter after Rashford. Like that's what it is. Like this is the new chapter starting for you guys. It's the after Rashford chapter for you guys. That I mean, you're big. A lot of our big teams have this struggle of having our like academy products just be sold for your team to eventually get better. And then this is what I've been saying about Manchester United. Like for them to be able to rebuild their team, they're going to have to move on to academy products more than likely, like 2. If it's Garnacho at next or Manu next, I'm not sure, but it's going to be 2.
Well, I'm glad, innit? Because they've been hyping Garnacho for way too long, bro. That guy's dead. Useless player.
Don't speak too soon, my man. You guys are Captain Save-A-Ho over there. Don't speak too soon.
What? We're gonna save who? Who are we gonna save?
Beats me. It could be Kolo Muani. It could be Rashford.
You're taking a piss, Colum.
I'm taking Kolo Muani, but I don't rate him.
Of course, I'm taking Kolo Muani. Like, why would I not take Kolo Muani? Cheeky loan.
Disrespect, man. Disrespect. Wait, who do you support? Sorry, because I'm not clued up on. I know everyone else. Who do you support? United.
Me.
Nah. Sorry. Last
I'm a
year.
Chelsea fan.
Oh, but that's why I ignored that.
I'm taking Muani on loan. By the way, but yeah, I'm taking him on loan max if we can't do nothing. But you know, Ratcliffe just put 79 million cash injection into the club, innit? We'll see. But anyway,
you got Rasmus.
So what?
Rasmus,
you know what it is, yeah? See, I'm glad Hooks don't really subscribe to this, but he nearly fucked up the other day when we were talking about it. Yeah, it's that just because you got a player that's good in one position, I don't have another one, and I don't even think Rasmus is all that yet. It's all potential in it at the moment, right? And why can't I add to that? Even if I like Ugarte, yeah, right now, does that not mean I want someone that can contest his position still? Why can't I not add to that? You know what? You've got Havertz and Jesus. Why do you need another striker?
No, listen, I'm not even dissing.
None of them are strikers because none of them are a traditional number 9.
No. You
have a traditional number 9 in Højlund. You have a false 9 in Xerxes, and then like all of you Man United fans like to tell me, yeah, you've got Lord of the Young Bucks rising through the number 9 in Chido, who apparently you took from me. So then why would I then think that Manchester United are going to go out and buy a bad boy number 9?
Well, the way I look at it is Arteta doesn't play with natural. He likes to drop deep type players. You've got 2 of those. Why do you need a Isak? He's an in behind on the left type.
He signed Havertz as a midfielder.
Facts.
So why'd you buy Marino then?
Because he wasn't.
I want to know the same thing.
Because Havertz wasn't a midfielder in the end. That's why.
You're
telling
me
as a midfielder, but he wasn't a
Hooks is undoubtedly telling me that Arteta definitely fucked up, or the club did.
He knows he did. He knows he did.
Okay, but because I've got a number 9 that's young and not proven in any shape, way, form, or capacity, I can't go and get another one because we don't play with no false 9s.
What? No, but then what I'm saying is you're doing exactly the same thing that you slewed us man for doing and was hyping about. Oh, we took Chido from you because we're giving him the pathway. Like, so then immediately you go and buy a bad boy number 9.
You mean United fans?
You've already
said it. I already said it. Hooks. I don't think Chido makes it.
But okay, cool. Then maybe that's you, Cass, in it. But like you said, when you're on YouTube, you signed the contract.
Yeah, I know that. I don't know what United fans say about this guy. One, he's too young. 2, his technical ability sucks, but he's got a really good finish. But he's young in it. That's the only grace I'm giving towards this guy. But what I've seen highlights is that he's just bigger than everyone else. He's a 16-year-old is just basically a ringer.
And if you're getting rid of, if you are going to get rid of Rashford,
yeah, go get me a 10.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't you have other areas? Don't you have other areas in your squad that's more important to like upgrade on?
Well, for me, it's not even about United really. But for me, it's a bit of, you're not gonna go and get a striker in January that's gonna do you anything where you're gonna get yourself a good 10 to 15 goals, in my opinion, unless you fork out big boy money. There's no one. So there's no point in looking at that unless it's a loan. So that's why I reckon they're looking at Amawani, innit? Link up, in behind. Okay, I hear it. if that is the case, I'm not going to say no to it. Whatever. Not the greatest
There
option,
are
though,
some
is it?
attackers that you can get that both
But-
you and Arsenal could get that could make your teams better and add goals.
Yeah, maybe. But right now, I'm talking about United situation. For me, United situation is always going to be that one fine line. How much money do you have to spend? Right. So on that notice, it's go get me some midfielders. If you're gonna go get me a wing back and a 10 or midfielder at that, because it's like you need to build on your structure and build going up. If you're gonna go get yourself a striker, there's no point getting a striker if you don't create for them. There is 0 point. They're not gonna get fed. So that's the way I look at it. But anyways, we'll talk about United more in depth, I suppose. We've got to talk about Tottenham versus United, but the Havertz Jesus conversation. What's your front three? Hooks, you said something different in the chat.
My front three would be, well, at least going into Crystal Palace would be Saka on the right, Havertz up top, and Jesus on the left.
Do you not feel that Jesus and Havertz operate the same space too much, though? Because I've seen it before on that, and naturally Jesus just comes inside, pause, and goes into that position naturally. A bit like an inside 10, you could say. Not like a winger, where I think it's, I don't know about you, Mons, as well, but we said yesterday, I think it's, because Trossard's traditionally more of a winger, he knows how to be more disciplined in that role. And with Jesus naturally being a false 9 anyways, and he presses really well, you get the ball back very quick. Second half was quite evident on that. Havertz pressing, he presses, but he just gallops, yeah? So let's be real.
He covers a lot of ground.
He does, but I'm not sold by Havertz pressing. But
I think, I think
Saka's on the right.
I've come to the notion, and you don't might think this is crazy, that Brighton Trossard looked a lot better than he was because they had Escudero before him.
Who?
So,
like the level.
Escudero? Who's
Escudero? You're talking about the level of the
remember that light skin finger they spent like 30-40 million on?
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
I forgot my man, you know.
Escudero. You man don't remember him. Just man, I don't remember him in it. He scored that one curl and we never heard from him again. Yeah. So the thing is with Trossard, I still think Trossard's a good player, innit? But I think that Brighton thing gassed the world into thinking, yeah, you know what? Bare positions in my playing, bare positions. Generally, he's a good inside forward who can finish, but he's not good enough to start for Arsenal. But because Arsenal's got even more dross than Trossard's level of starting for Arsenal, I feel like he probably does fit into that left wing position. But I feel like it's a very specific position for Trossard that has to work. It has to be a very specific inside left forward role. Yeah. Where he's more like, and that's not to say he's not, you can't dribble, because you actually look at Trossard's game, he's still very talented. Like he can do a lot of things. You can use both feet, you can finish, you dribble. He's one of
them wingers that needs an overlap. He can't play without overlap.
Yeah, like he doesn't.
It's impossible for him to be effective without an overlap.
Like when he done up that young you that played for Palace, you know, the young you that looks like Malcolm.
Yeah.
When he done him up on the outside, I was like, rah, that's the first time I seen Trossard bun a man up in bro. That's the first time I seen Trossard bun a man up in a while, you know.
We got Caleb, man.
Like, bro.
He doesn't have chaos.
When's the last time you see Trossard do that? Be honest, Arsenal man. When's the last time you see Trossard do that?
Off the top of my head, against Liverpool.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only one.
Yeah, and bro, that's one game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really often see Trossard's obviously the guy because he cuts in because that's his type of game, but he doesn't really do that enough. And I think for me, if you can get Trossard on the inside left, you know what I'm saying, on the inside left, and vary his game a bit, I think that's what you have to go. I think me and Cass agreed on it yesterday. Trossard, Jesus, Saka, and Odegaard is probably the best right now in the form you guys are in terms of in this whole creating chances. I think Jesus and Trossard, because if you saw the way Trossard zipped that ball into Jesus, you could see there was trust building in it. And I know that's mad to say after how many years some of the guys have been there. But listen, this is where you man are at right now. You guys have been winning.
Tandems haven't played together. Like Jesus was injured for a good portion of last year.
100%. Even when he was fit, Havertz was obviously, by the way, rightly so, because Havertz was playing well last season. So I'm not saying Havertz deserved to, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I think because Arsenal have been winning ugly for a lot of the season, not every game, but because Arsenal have won ugly a lot of times this season, I think when you guys don't win, it vexes the fans tenfold, innit? That's the bottom line. When you win ugly, you have to
consistently you have to be winning all the time. Like
100%. So when it comes to those ugly wins, there's the whole thing. But yeah, like I think Jesus done one turn, and that was Brazilian. That wasn't from Peru. Tell you that. There was one turn he done, and as I said, Henderson saves it. Yeah, you don't know should know what turn I'm talking about, and that's the trust he needs. Zip it into his feet early before the defender can get set, and he's probably going to get the better of you on the half turn. It's just whether he can finish or not, or bring the others into play.
Do you know what my thing is? Do you know what my thing is? This Jesus thing, I think is highly reactionary in it, because like
he's still not good enough, but
I need people to remember that this is that first goal he scored was the first goal he scored for Arsenal in over a year.
Firmino did that. He didn't score at Anfield for a year.
Over it. Yeah, but the thing is, it's also like he like why people like Jesus is because he plays football. It's like what you look like, when you go to the park, like, it looks cold, FIFA Street, it looks nice, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's good on the eye. Yeah. But for me, good on the eye, it don't mean much if it's amounting to nothing, innit? If it's amounting to nothing, it's pointless. You know what I mean? I might as well put on my PlayStation and play a football game, innit? Do you know what I mean? But like, then on the flip side, you got Havertz, who when you watch him play, you're like, okay, it doesn't look like he's playing football, but he's contributing to a lot of things that you don't actually realize he's contributing to, innit? So like, at the point I'm at now, I care about contribution. Now, if we can find a balance between having that chaos, Joga Benito on the left wing, it's because our biggest problem is our left wing. Our problem's not our striker. In the grand scheme of things, our problem is our striker as well. But right now, that's not our problem. Our problem is our left wing. So if you dash Jesus on the left wing, who I think, is better than, well, at least currently better than Martinelli.
Probably is.
If you have Havertz up top, so because you said something about, I think Cash, you said something about like they'll basically be in the same spaces. Like, I don't necessarily agree, because if you watch Havertz naturally drifts over to the right a lot, which will then allow Jesus to drift into the center and then both not to be invaded. So if anything, theoretically speaking, we should be able to overload the right-hand side a lot more and make it a lot more difficult for teams, and still have that kind of FIFA Street thing running with a bit of balance in it. Because remember, as soon as we take Havertz out, that's all aerial ball done.
When you say that Havertz, when you saying that Jesus and stuff was done, though, like when you saying that this guy needs to get, when you saying that this guy needs to get out of your club, and now we're doing doing up comparisons of style of play and stuff like that. But the one thing I'll just say to you about Arsenal fans is that Arsenal fans have a very low tolerance for players coming back from injury. I think Jesus has been ass for a period of time, but he did have serious injuries, and you have been relying on Havertz more. I think it's normal to say that you look more fluid with Jesus. Havertz's skill set involves getting the ball forward, being direct, things like that. Yesterday, you saw the benefit of having a Jesus versus a mid-low block side who could make those runs, who could get the ball into feet, turn his man. He had a great game. Like, you know what I mean? He finished well. He played well, you know? And for me, watching that, I think that's a good... I think for Arsenal fans, they have to make the decision of saying, are you going to trust these players until the end of the season, or are you not? Do you know what I mean? Because you have to make a decision if you are or you're not, and then stop flip-flopping. You're either backing the players till the end of the season, or you're not every time the player does something good, being like, oh my God, this guy's a solution.
Oh, wait, are you talking... You're talking about... You should write a tweet, bro, because I know you're not talking to me.
Man gets 2,000 followers on YouTube and he thinks he's beyond reproach.
You're not beyond reproach. You're not beyond reproach.
If anything, bro, I'm too busy to keep an eye on all the flip-flop. I'm too busy to keep an eye on all the flip-flopping you do, so I'm just going to keep it nice.
You're talking about the Arsenal fan base
towards my postcode. What?
Nah. You're talking about the Arsenal fan base, innit? You're talking about things that you've seen online, no?
No, I'm talking. Listen, it could be you as well, bro.
It can't be me. I don't want Jesus back.
You don't. Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine. Okay,
I just think that he's a better.
Well, that's his point. He said low tolerance for players who've been injured, so it does apply to you then.
No, because I don't have a low tolerance for him being injured. I've watched the brother play over the last course of the year and pretty much offered nothing. Like I saw when Jesus first came to Arsenal, I was like, raw, this brother looks cold. Then he got injured. And then he came back from the injury, and then I was like, "Oh, okay, it looks a bit."
How many games has Jesus started this season in the league for you?
I don't think he started any.
Okay, so
Forest, I think Forest. No.
Okay, so this is a player who, and I'm this is a player who's not really been starting. You've not been relying on this player at the moment, yeah. So everything, he's a backup striker to you at the moment. How many backup strikers in the league are better than Jesus?
Not too many.
So, with all of that being said, is the problem that Plan A isn't good enough, or is it that you don't like Plan B?
The problem is that Arsenal's Plan B is still not a traditional number 9. That's the problem.
Okay, so isn't that an Arteta
Plan B is not? Yeah, but Arsenal's Plan B is not a traditional number 9. That's the problem. So it's like much of a muchness. It's like, okay, he plays a bit nicer football than Havertz, but they're pretty much the same thing. They're not killers. And yeah, I know we just watched Jesus score a hat trick, but I've said this. This is probably this is the one game. This is the one game where I'm not giving man of the match to the player that scored the hat trick.
Oh, who gets man of the match?
Ødegaard. By far.
Okay.
I've never known a player to ever score a hat trick and not get man of the match. By the way,
bro. When I was at the game at the stadium, bro, I promise you, from the moment that Ødegaard came on the pitch, everything changed. Everything changed.
So where did you want to play Jesus? Because
Yeah,
I know my players. I said it last year. I'm still playing him in that left 8.
Oh my, that's what I said.
No.
Yeah, 100%. He's got the pressing. He's got the energy. He might be a little bit lightweight, but I said that I'd put him in the 8 with Ødegaard, bro. I'll go and put Declan Rice behind him.
Hold that, D. Hold that. You thought he was gonna spin me, but I told you I know ball, blood. We see the game different, blood.
Because I just feel like they're 2 great ball carriers and they contribute when they and obviously if Jesus naturally drops deep anyways, who cares? And Ødegaard already plays basically centre mid more.
I think the problem with that,
is Arteta.
Yeah, there has to be a balance to make it work in the way that it. Like,
That's why I said Declan.
The difference would be in that situation is Ødegaard would have to pick the ball up deeper. Like, that's the thing, and I don't think that
he done that yesterday. They got a goal. Jesus, did you not see it? Third goal. Done exactly the same thing.
That's all I'm saying is Ødegaard has to start picking up the ball deeper so they can progress as a team. If Jesus is going to play in the midfield, like that's just because he can't be the ball progressor. He can't be the ball progressor and be the one trying to drive the ball up the pitch. Like you need one or the other kind of thing.
I think Jesus has a decent enough balance for me. I'm not saying he's the best option, but he's better than Marino as an option, in my opinion. I think Declan Rice in the left is kind of a little bit nullified. But Jorginho's old, and I suppose Partey's been doing quite well this season. But for me, it's just like, I think I'd have him as the advanced 8. I think Ødegaard naturally drops deep anyways.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you know what I mean? It's a bit like Kulusevski, Maddison, and then behind one that ruins everything, Basuma. Do you know what I mean? It's actually a cold combo when you deep Maddison and Kulu, but the one behind decides, by the way, I'm going to give you more running to do because my head's too busy in Paris doing shopping in flipping Gucci or something.
I'll have to see it though, because I feel like I think Arsenal, we're talking about him playing him left wing. I feel like that's a good shout because I think we saw it with Pep. Pep saw that moment where it was like, Jesus gives you that energy. I think it was a Real Madrid game when he went mad and it was closing down Varane and all this. And Jesus gives you that on the left. And I feel like against Palace, we need that. I think they're going to be without their right back because we're one of the best in the Premier.
Oh, Munoz is back. He just got suspended.
No, he's out 2 suspensions because I think there's a thing where you get 2 yellows in the cup, you're suspended, and then it's something to do with if you get 5 before your 19th game, you're suspended for the league. I think I may be wrong, guys. I'm thinking I know ball in that, but I don't know. But if he's out, I think.
He's missing both games. You're right.
There we go.
Wait, who's missing
Who was
basketball game?
Munoz,
the right
Oh,
back.
okay.
Is he Colombian? Is he Colombian? I think he might be
I'm
Colombian.
not sure, but he's been quality. So I feel like
he's
this
one
is
of my
the
favorite fullbacks in this league right now.
He's been good. He's been good, and I feel like you've got to play Jesus left in that type of game. I feel like Havertz has been a bit in the last couple of games, but I guess it'll work better. I don't want to see Martinelli in the team now. Oh,
Yo,
God. Monts don't care, bro. They're saying
down.
Look, you're looking cushy.
That's what he was doing yesterday.
Oh, shock horror. Like, shock. Like, bro, the worst thing is, how about this? I gave him 3 games.
I know you did. I thought you were gonna.
I don't know if you lot saw the Liverpool therapy show in it. I said, you know what? These 3 games are going to be. Like,
it's going to be gold to have Jota.
Yeah. I was like, what do you mean 3
explosion.
games? What do you mean 3 games? Like, have some sort of decorum, months. I'm a month. Like, brother, like, you lot want to be hurt again, innit? You lot are clearly ready to be hurt again. You know.
Question: Months, are you done with him then? Summer gone.
Yeah, of course he is. He's been gone with him ages ago. I remember.
I'm not gonna lie. I already said start of the season. Yeah, if Jota has these mad injuries again, then this is the last year I can tolerate it. Obviously, I don't know how long this injury is, so I need to know what it kind of is. Like, obviously, that Tosin landed on his ribs, innit? So I kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt for that, because that's just a freak thing, innit? Like, that's not like him being rushed back from injury. He plays 1 game and now he's torn his hamstring. You know what I mean? It's not stupidness. Like, but yeah, that prick.
Maybe he shouldn't be pulling people down though.
Huh?
So maybe he shouldn't be pulling people down to try to get a penalty.
Here we go.
Yeah, maybe Tosin should know his bearings.
Yeah. Maybe he shouldn't. Maybe she should be held on to his own shorts, not somebody else's shorts.
And
apparently, you're trying to sign Turkey.
Is what it is. Yeah, I know. Listen, man, I have a dream. Obviously,
I have a dream.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, yeah, it's what it is, man. Now I'm gonna have to sit here and watch Darwin Nunez start games. That scrub. So it's what it is.
Diaz striker, back to Diaz striker, right?
Yeah, it's that. But do you know what it is, mate? I'll hear me out, man. Jaden Dance to start over Nunez. So I'm starting the petition in it. So, but then again, even he's just come back from a lengthy injury. So it's like, yeah, like the Nunez thing. The Nunez thing is just jarring, bro. I done said, like, I think I'd rather do a roly-poly on Lego naked than watch him play.
I ain't seen nothing about Jota being injured, though, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see anything about it.
I didn't see it. I'm just checking it now. I ain't seen nothing.
I don't know what it is with Nunez. Like, when I watch him, I like his movement, but I just feel like his end product, he reminds me of like Cavani when he was at Napoli them years ago, where
no, respect Cavani.
Listen, hear me out.
Respect Cavani.
Chill. I love Cavani, one of my favorite strikers. Like, I love Cavani.
You're from Uruguay.
No, not like that.
Yeah, words.
Not like
it's like when they say like yesterday, like someone in the comments, and Yoni, tall, slim, black. Yeah, you know I'm gonna like him to Vieira.
No, what I'm saying is, in terms of the great movement,
why can you not put a white person comparison to a black person?
Bro, why are these idiots saying I'm spreading fake news when it's a chat that said Jota was injured? You flipping idiots! Like, what the? You flipping fools, blood! I don't understand it. Like, someone said Jota's injured. I said I need to know how long he's injured for.
You guys in the chat are spreading fake news, bro.
We're
just listening to what you guys
said. Injured. I said, well, as I said, yeah. Anyway, it is what it is, man.
Anyway, back on new comparison, please, not Cavani. Maybe
listen to what I'm saying.
Maybe Man United, Diego Forlan.
No, what I'm saying in terms of his movement, it's on point. But what I'm saying is he's missing so many chances, Nunez. We saw it that season, missed the open goal.
No, it's more than that. It's more than that.
I wasn't paying attention. You guys made me chip it. Were you saying Nunez and Cavani have similarities?
But listen to what I'm saying.
No, they do. They do. I agree. Nunez and Cavani have very.
Cavani's all-round game is better than Nunez's. Cavani's all-round game is way better. Nunez's all-round game is crap. Stop liking people are likening Nunez to someone who just misses a lot of chances. He is more than that when it comes to how bad he can be.
Okay,
Genuine.
you know what? Maybe with that, it's the case. I don't watch Liverpool too much. When I do watch Nunez, in terms of the chance, in terms of the chances he misses, as I said, his movement's good. We can't dispute Nunez's movement. I don't care what anyone says. Nunez has good movement. But you're a proper Liverpool fan. You know, in front of goal, you're
in Scott's system, his movement's not been.
Bro, there was a chance yesterday while I was watching Liverpool after the Arsenal game, right? And there was a build-up. There was a build-up opportunity for Nunez, and they fizzed the ball into Nunez. And you know what? Nunez tries to give like a over-the-top pass to like the left-hand side, and he kicks it almost from the halfway line to the corner, his own corner flag in the build-up. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, how do you guys watch this every week? Like, literally, how do you watch this every week?
Person in the comments agrees. Good movement, fast as I don't swear. Yeah, but that's it. But like I said, once you watch more than me.
But here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. Good movement can only take you so far if you're not like mentally prepared to finish the ball.
Amongst they're saying you rate Squirtsy.
Squirtsy is a much better footballer than Darwin Nunez.
No,
Darwin Nunez is more effective. But Joshua Zirkzee is, in terms of a pure footballer, is clear of Darwin Nunez. Darwin Nunez is an athlete first.
Nah, hold on. Listen, obviously the thing about Nunez,
one of them's a false 9 and one of them's a 9.
But the thing about Nunez that for me, Nunez but Cavani, when he was at Napoli, right? Like the Premier League as well, I think is a league that makes the worst of Nunez's worst tendencies. Because it almost like it makes him have to think faster and do things.
So he actually has to be a footballer.
No, I mean, like somebody said it. Well, I can't remember which footballer said it, but he said in the Premier League you have to think and run at the same time. Most of the leagues,
so just be a footballer.
No, bro, you're being deliberately not seeing the point because you want to crash it on Darwin. Yeah, at the end of the day, Darwin Nunez, if you put him in Spain, if you put him in Italy, I think you'd see more favorable results because the speed of the game is a little bit slower.
I agree.
I'm looking at it from the point of view of saying, let's not forget, Cavani missed a lot of chances at Napoli, and then he went to PSG. He went to a very, very good PSG with a lot of quality players around him, and he still had to go play left wing. They still said to him, you don't get to play as number 9 here. Ibra is going to play 9. You're going to go play left wing. Was it because he missed chances? Probably not. But my point is that these players that you're saying are amazing and this and that, he played 5 years of his prime left wing. Yeah, so top player, great player, better than Nunez all day long. But Cavani also got more cultured as his career progressed. 32-year-old Cavani was nowhere near as erratic as 24-year-old. So I'm like,
oh man, Cavani, Ibrahimovic, Lavezzi. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, but even the team with Hamsik, Cavani, and Lavezzi, like it's still like that team.
Mertens,
Mertens, that was Mertens.
Was it Mertens or was it Insigne?
No, it was Hamsik.
Mertens and Insigne weren't there. It was when it was
Insigne.
It was
Lavezzi, Cavani, Hamsik. That was before that man came. That was before.
It was like 2010, 2011, 2012.
That was Pastore and that was at PSG.
Pastore. Ballers, man. What?
I'll be honest. Hamsik had he had the maddest trim though. Yeah. He was a baller. Like that guy was one of my favorite ballers, bro. But he had the I can't even say the type of trim he had in it.
I know you're gonna say
the super mohawk.
He had the supreme thing in it. Just know he had the supreme. He said, "Bro, give me the supreme." Yeah, run me that one, bro. He was a baller, bro. He was one of my favorites, bro. He was the real low socks. The original low socks.
Original low socks.
Original low socks baller, blood. I'm telling you right now. You know what I'm saying? Same with Pastore. The Pastore was a bad man as well. But yeah, no, Insigne and Mertens come later on.
Yeah, that was after that era.
No, Insigne.
That was on. It was Higuain, Insigne, and Mertens.
Insigne, no. Lavezzi was already there. Insigne came in 2012.
And then I swear they got the guy from Real Madrid as well.
I'm
saying Lavezzi was gone. He was old. By the time Higuain was banging balls for Napoli.
No. Napoli came in and they replaced him with Insigne, innit?
Yeah.
Because Lavezzi went China or something.
Because Lavezzi went
PSG.
Yeah, that team was cold still, and that's before Higuain. He came after Cavani, innit?
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on from Liverpool. Regardless, let me ask you one thing once.
Oh yeah, don't defend Nunez to me, by the way. Again, please, guys. It's
let
cute.
me ask you, Mons. Are you thinking there's a possible treble on the cards?
What the cup, the treble, cup treble? What are you talking about? What treble are you talking about?
Unless you want to count as FA, but it's
you're saying Champions League, Premier League, FA, right?
Or Carabao.
No, hear me out. Right now, I'll be honest. The squad's not like I've seen Liverpool squads that are good enough to win multiple trophies, and they still have it. They still didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I think it was 22, 23, or 21, 22. I think it's 21, 22. 21, 22. And 18, 19. Those are the only two Liverpool teams that I've seen good enough to win the Champions League and the Premier League simultaneously, and both of them didn't do it. And both of those two teams are not as good, are better than what we have now. This team we have is very good, but squad-wise, we still need a bit more in and around the edges to kind of stay at the top level in all of those competitions. I think the further we go in competitions could weaken us a little bit in terms of winning cups. So that's why I haven't like put the cups down as wins. Like kind of like I'd go, yeah, we're gonna like I think Liverpool probably look at the Champions League and the Premier League more than the other two. But we'll see. Listen, maybe we'll see a first team because remember the semi-finals is 2 legs.
Yeah,
it's but we played 2 less games because we pretty much we guaranteed qualified in the champs. So maybe that kind of evens it out. I don't know, but yeah,
that would have been mad. You know, this is why Arsenal need to make the top 8 in the Champions League. Otherwise, it's going to be so peak doing those 2 extra games with the Carabao.
Yeah, playing playoffs and doing Carabao double bills is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind. Schedule is going to be nutty. That schedule is going to be so nutty for you guys.
If Liverpool want to play
if you have both games at Carabao and Champions League, that schedule is going to be nuts.
Yeah,
with the Carabao, with the Carabao, like Arsenal's already screwed. Like because the first leg of the Carabao, we have to play. So we would have had, I think it's like 9 days off, but we have to play it in between Aston Villa and Manchester United in January. And then the return, the second leg of the semi-final, I think we play a few days after playing, or maybe before playing Manchester City. So these semi-final fixtures are crazy. We could go we could potentially play Liverpool, Man City back to back.
For me, I'd rather play Arsenal, Liverpool after I beat Tottenham tonight, rather than Newcastle.
Yeah,
I feel like Newcastle got something for whoever they face.
They're gonna
play. They're gonna play their full strength.
They playing to win this. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Give me.
I'd much rather face one of the top teams who's rotated than a full strength Newcastle team. That's all dead.
Because they came. We had to go there. We had to go there in this tournament, and we had to go to St. James's Park right after we played them at the Bridge, and they played the same lineup they played at the Bridge. In the league, the same exact freaking lineup. But we played our B team. They come out with Isak and Gordon, everybody, and Guimaraes and everybody. I'm like, oh, well, this is gonna be a long day. It was still 2-1, but still, it's a long day up there at
it was 2-0, no?
No, it's 2-1.
So what we saying?
How you not missing what Kaz is saying?
Right.
Everyone's missing what Kaz is saying.
It's early.
It's early for me. You might be right.
Well, hold on. Actually, I'm looking at it. Yeah, first of all, it was 2-0. It was 2-0. Secondly, they did rotate a little bit. Obviously, Willock came in, Longstaff came in, and Lloyd Kelly played centre back, and Kraft played right back. But I don't know if that was because of their injuries. Actually, it was because of their injuries, because I'm seeing their bench. So Newcastle did rotate a little bit, but I see what you mean. They definitely ran the shotgun duo in Isak.
Yeah.
I'm not on that, G. I promise you, I'm not on it. I'm not on it.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Is like if you guys have to play your second team, like if it's Mons, you end up seeing Kwanzaa against Isak. It's like fuck.
Yeah, you know bro. I'm not on seeing the shotgun duo.
Yeah,
the double barrel, blood.
Nah.
Gardan and East. Yeah, I'm not on seeing the double.
St. James is 7:45
for 2 legs.
One leg.
Bro, the worst thing, Joe Linton stepping on people's toes.
Yeah,
Joey Linton's stepping on people's toes and Guimaraes is elbowing people, and then you've got Gordon and Isak running riot long.
Do you know what? I think if you're going to play Newcastle, I know people might say it's a small team, but I think you've got to play first leg at St. James's. That's what you need. That you don't want to go St. James's.
Games in the second leg, bro. That's
games in the balance. It's a wrap. 7:45s, Newcastle, floodlights. No, thank you. Give me Tottenham next round. Lovely.
No, I beg your pardon.
Well, that's not happening. That's not happening. We want some actual competition in an actual competition from teams that will actually win trophies. Do you know what I mean? What's the point?
Bro,
we've had another watching. We've had another watching. Why do we want to see Jed Spence and Dragushin play? Why?
That doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. This is semi-final chat we're doing. It's none of your business after 10 p.m.
You know about all of that, don't you?
Listen, that's what I'm saying, but we're gonna do the trilogy. We're doing the trilogy of Man United tonight. This is the second episode. You already seen episode 1, Ten Hag's final call. Yeah. Episode 2 tonight. Obviously, episode 3 when they come to our stadium. You know,
when's the last time you was in a semi-final?
Bro, it doesn't matter, bro. At least you're below us. It's not like I'm bragging about teams that are above us. You are below us in the league.
1 point.
I'm at least saying, hey, we're going to beat the team that's below us.
Do you have on the weekend?
Who did we have at the weekend? We played Southampton 5-0.
No. Who did you play this
Liverpool. Liverpool.
And I'm 1 point. I'm 1 point below you. Crazy.
Bro, listen. Don't worry, bro. Listen. Don't worry about that. Like, it's taking nearly a year for these guys to get over.
Crazy. I'm doing my job. The thing is, see those apartment keys? We're gonna have to swap.
Bro. Don't worry about that, bro. Listen, we got
United fans. I need you guys to take a breath. Like, I really need you guys to take a breath. Like I get the win and I get the derby win, but like right before this game, you guys got 3 goals scored on you by Forest. Like, just take a breath.
Yeah, allow yourself to still build.
Our own. That's all I'm saying.
Actually,
take a breath and allow yourself to keep building. These slip-ups, you guys have Bournemouth, and you guys are treating Bournemouth like it's a walk in the park. Like, do not treat Bournemouth as a walk in the park.
But the thing is with Bournemouth,
do not.
They're dropping at the right time, like they did against West Ham. So I don't mind it. The performance has been slowly dropping them little bits. So it's a nice time to play Bournemouth, in my opinion. With Spurs, on the other hand, right? Still Spurs. And you say don't get gas, blah blah. But I'm
not saying gas. I just said take a breath.
Take a breath. We literally handed Forest those 2 goals out of those 3, in my opinion. Okay. Actually, disgusting. One sec. Let's not act like Spurs don't have that in their locker too, because with Dragushin, with Nora Doggy tonight potentially as well, and also Archie Flamboyant at the back with the fridge. There should be a little something for me. I'm leaving today with something, whether it's penalties.
I'm not saying this.
These man think that Dusty Wall, with a bunch of people that wear training clothes on the top of their head, is going to save them, blood. It's not happening.
All I know, someone's tears are getting sipped today, though. I don't know who it is, but someone today I'm going to enjoy. I don't know which one of y'all.
We're winning this game, bro. Like, we're winning, like, as in this Spurs this season, clearly we're on our day side. Yeah? Cup competitions are a on your day thing. So therefore, naturally to me, I'm like, we need to turn up in this game. I think we'll turn up. It's a big game for us. It's not. It's a bigger game for Spurs than it is for United. Let's be honest at the moment. I think we'll deliver. I think we have to deliver.
Don't slip up.
He always wins a trophy in his second season.
Don't slip up here, Jay.
Listen, my point is that the players know what's on the line. Yeah, I think we're the second top scorers in the league. I think Chelsea have taken us. We got third or fourth best goal.
You're not playing in the league right now, bro.
Well, we're playing a team that plays in our league, aren't we, Hooks? So therefore, it's somewhat relevant. The information is somewhat relevant. I'm not just putting it out of my ass. Like I'm saying.
Hey Jay. Just remember.
What am I remembering?
If you get knocked out today,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that going to help you win a trophy?
Remember, because you're not winning the Premier League.
Okay, neither are you.
You're not winning the Premier League, yeah?
Okay, neither are you.
Now, you're not winning the Europa
Okay, we might win the Europa.
You're not winning the
Champions League.
You're definitely not winning the
But
Europa
remember, your manager
Young
said,
messenger though about Europa leagues and that.
You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you had so many
your
opportunities in the Europa League.
Wait.
We
Slow
lost.
down. So your manager said, I win trophies. Plural.
I always know he said I
My
always win a
second
trophy
season.
in my second season.
No,
That's what he said.
trophies.
Don't be doing it. This is nasty work, Hooks. The messenger is wrong. The message might be okay, but this messenger, no. I'm not signing for this.
You're not winning the FA Cup either.
Hey, Kaz is moving shameless as well.
By the way, no, I've got the quote up. He says, "I always win things in the second year."
Things, plural. Things with the S at the
No,
end.
it just means it's like
Look,
in
you're
general,
Mr.
as if
English.
each year I win something in my
English.
second year.
Things.
Ergo, I win
Why am I moving
things in my
shameless?
second year.
No. I saw what you said. I saw you were like, "Oh, United unbeaten." It was in Europa. You said, "But I've been watching it. What was it 3 draws?"
Yeah, Hooks. Yeah,
I'm so unbeaten.
Your manager said that he's won 3 trophies. It included 2 dinner plates. I don't think you're in
Liverpool
any
did the
position
same though.
to be
Liverpool did
I
the
don't
same.
think you're in any position to be telling managers what they should classify, what they should and shouldn't win, right? Don't worry about our club and our manager having bravado. He wants to break the Spursiness curse, and power to him. I don't need you lecturing him
Just don't slip up.
synonyms and how words work and whether he meant plural or singular. Concentrate on winning your own trophy.
Can it be singular with an S at the end?
What?
Can it be singular with an S?
I always win things. It doesn't mean things in the same year. It could just mean I win things in multiple second years. Ergo, I win things in my second year.
This guy is such a politician.
What I will say though, I do believe, for me anyway, I mean,
the grammar.
We're doing semantics, man. Doing semantics.
He is doing semantics, isn't he,
I feel like
You're doing
Spurs are gonna
semantics.
turn up today though. I feel like Spurs will.
Bro, you don't need to. Why are we putting more? Why are we even talking about multiple trophies for Spurs? Like that's just
exactly, bro.
Like,
Bro, man said
why are we even doing this? Like, let them try to get one. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen. The main thing is,
the
main thing is one of Kaz or Jay are gonna be upset today. That's all we know. One of Kaz or Jay are gonna be upset. For me, I think Kaz is gonna be hurting later on. I'm not
gonna be hurting. Deji is. I'm gonna be clipping up Deji. That's what I know. I know I'm getting a full Ange out, a full one again. He's gonna start calling about being in a squad and all of that. Bro, people think that this stadium's some sort of fortress.
No, I think Spurs turn up, man. They will today.
I don't see where they turn up. That's the thing. I don't see where it happens. Their back 3 is. You know what? Man United will rotate as well, but even then, it's like. If they can't drive through the middle,
it's your own self.
So one thing I know,
as it's been all year so far, it's your own self. You guys are gonna create their opportunity for them.
Let me know how many opportunities been created against us since Amram's been in. By the way,
I'm not saying that they're gonna create a ton. I'm saying that you will give them the opportunity to create.
But let's not act like they don't do the same thing.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I honestly think you're gonna win, Cass. That's my I think you're gonna beat them this because I don't believe that they can with this second team they can hold you guys off. But you're attacking the way that you guys are attacking right now isn't like at its like final form or anything, you know what I'm saying?
And I just say
it's still in a pedestrian level at this current moment. And like unless Ahmad is on the field playing the 10, it looks pretty pedestrian out there.
Well,
like that's just
last time I checked, he plays Jed Spence, Dragushin, a fridge, Archie Flamboyant, and he still played his.
Why do you call him Archie Flamboyant? Just out of curiosity.
You do the maths with his last name.
I'm because I know you're not projecting on an 18-year-old lad for no reason. Like, because I know you're not doing
Archie,
that.
Archie Flamboyant, man. If you know, you know.
Well, listen.
But anyways, man.
Well, don't worry about Archie Gray, bro. Don't worry about
trust
Archie
me.
Gray.
I'm really not worried about Archie.
I wonder, like, who's playing right wing for you today? Is it Diallo?
I don't know, bro.
Diallo, listen, Jed Spence is going to welcome him to the penitentiary tonight. Yeah? Don't worry about that,
What
bro.
penitentiary? How dare you?
Bro, listen.
Penitentiary?
Diallo is
What
not twisting up Jed Spence. I'm telling you that now. I'm telling you that now.
Jed Spence is known for his defensive qualities.
Bro, like he's an athlete, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you know, when you've got players like this, yeah.
Oh
no, listen.
God.
When you've got players like some certain Diallo,
Right.
you're not out muscling someone like Jed. He's the kind of player.
Yeah. They said something about Vardio. Yeah, great, amazing.
Bro, what do you mean, bro? Like, listen. With all due respect, yeah. Like
he's an athlete, though. No?
Listen, I remember watching Martinelli versus Jed Spence when Martinelli was in absolute fire form for Arsenal a couple of years ago.
I'm scared of Jed Spence.
And he absolutely clamped him.
I'm scared of a player that's played 3 games all season or some shit.
Doesn't matter, bro. It's funny. It's funny the logic. It's funny the logic you have.
Man said Jed Spence penitentiary.
The logic you're being hypocritical.
No, the logic is that you said Ahmad is not good on you a few seasons ago.
Because when Diallo wasn't playing, the first thing you were saying was he hadn't been given an opportunity. He hadn't been given an opportunity to see his quality, and I was judging him incorrectly because he hadn't got minutes. It was the manager's fault. Yeah. But when I tell you Jed Spence is a player and he's going to bring something, you turn around and say, I'm not scared of a guy who played 3 games this season. Yeah, I'm not being hypocritical. You need to extend the same amount of courtesy.
It's Jed Spence. All right, it's Jed Spence. All right, cool. Now let's do a profile to other people because clearly Jay's out of his damn mind. Is Jed Spence a fullback or is he a wing back?
He's a fullback.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Go
do your research. Go do your research. Back on Forest.
He played
back on Forest. Go back Forest. Go back to is it Middlesbrough as well? Go look. He plays wing back. He can't be trusted.
He plays fullback. He is a fullback.
Defensively, he's not there. Attacking wise, he's more there. And guess what? He plays over on the right because he's so one-footed. If anyone sees his brother dribble, it's insane. He doesn't use his left foot at all.
Bro, he's a fullback, bro.
At all. So when you want to get down your line,
he's going to play left back tonight, probably because of injuries. He'll be against Diallo. Let's see how he gets on.
I hope the way he goes. Anyways,
do you think Diallo plays today?
No, I think he gets benched.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
I think he's benched. I think he gets rotated.
Yeah.
Regardless, the way Tottenham need to do anything to thrive is through the middle of the park. They drive. If you go look at some Southampton goals, they drive through the middle before they cut it to one of their inside wingers. They don't have their option of a left-footed, a doggy to put the ball into an area of space. I feel like this is where they're weak. Where United, they want to play a high line and someone like Man City. I feel like it kind of just plays into our hands a little bit more. That's the way I look at it. I don't like you lot deep it. Jed Spence. I'm not saying United's attack's amazing, yeah, by the way, but
our attack is better than your attack. What are you talking about?
I didn't say. Did I mention your attack?
Bro, listen.
Your head is gone. I can't even.
No, it's not, bro. We have a better attack. We have a better attack than you.
How is your head on?
We need some respect here, bro. Because the way you're talking like we haven't beat you 3-0 already this season. Yeah, we literally played you this season and beat you 3-0.
Amazing, Jay.
Yeah, because the thing is what results matter, Cass? If results don't matter, every time you get spanked, you just water off a duck's back. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Okay, cool. No problem.
All right. Can I finish? Can I finish? All right, cool. Anyways, like I said, I know United's attack ain't amazing, but one thing I liken it to is at least we're a little bit more calculated with the way we need to play, I suppose, tempo setters. I liken it a little bit to Liverpool, to be fair. Playing a tempo slowing it down, like against Forest, who are known to be quite counter-attacking, slowed it down so they couldn't do that. They got in once, I believe, I think it was the left side. But anyways, they messed it up, right? A little bit with Man City, slowed it down. They didn't have their possession. You can name another one. The only one you can say is probably Ipswich. But I'm not saying we're like Liverpool, but we slow it down. Now, something that you lot like to do, in my opinion, is try to play at a high tempo. Something that United can do is a little bit more control with the tempo. You lot like to play an even higher line than anyone I've ever seen in my life. And let me remind you, as much as United's attack isn't great, you employ and is going to play Dragushin and Archie Gray, who's 18 at centre-back, who I don't think is a centre-back, but he's doing an okay job. Fraser Forster, a fridge, who can't get down low quick enough. And Jed Spence, who don't play left-back, playing at left-back. Then you're going to play Pedro Porno, because you've got no choice. And I think he ain't even on form. So on that notice, for me, their biggest threat is Pedro Porno. There you go.
You know what? Hey, listen, this is like, you know them ones where it goes, comments that precede unfortunate events, because I swear, listen, I'm normally laugh at Jay and I laugh at Spurs in general. However, I can't see Tottenham losing today. I genuinely can't. I feel like, I know we're talking about Archie Gray, but I think you're going to see big games from him. I think like
I think this is mistake for mistake.
I think what is with United,
and let's be
honest.
They started to ping the ball from centre back as well. The diags are a full flow. That's what City couldn't handle in a second.
No. But let's be honest. Yeah.
We can't sustain it.
Listen, United beat Man City, but it weren't that fantastic performance. It's them type of things that happens. You've got a pen.
How many shots did they have? How many shots did they have on target? Let me know. Let me know the created chances.
No, listen, I hate what you say, but I just think United fans need to just a little bit. Just
you know what I'm not having?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
One thing I'm not having is I'm not getting policed by any of you lot, especially not an Arsenal fan, especially not of a Chelsea fan, because they're on gas mode now, yeah? So on that notice, don't ever do this to me. You should know my personality.
No, but Cass, you have this sentiment about your own players already, right? Like it's like already sentiment that there's a good chunk of players that you need to replace.
No. I think Spurs have a bunch of bad players on the field just as much as we do.
I'm not saying, bro, see how your deflection tactics is so good that I see them every single time they come. I'm not even talking about Spurs. I'm specifically speaking on your team.
So and I predicted the win, but now I've got sentiment on my players.
Your team is. And once again, I think you win this game. Once again, stop attacking me because I think you win this game.
I'm attacking you.
I just think that
now you sound like a Karen.
Where you guys are in your process, right? Like how you guys are building up. I showed you the video of like how you guys are building up. The way that you guys are building up at this current moment. There are going to be mistakes that are going to be made. But still, to this point, there's going to be mistakes, especially off of the rotational side. Like that's my point. Like there is going to be some mistakes happening, and I think Spurs have just as many mistakes as you do in their bag. So, like, that's where I see this game being.
Wait, who else believes United are going to win today? Because is it? Oh, what about you? Mont said he wants Spurs anyway. So
Mont's a Spurs fan, isn't it? So
anyway, I don't know, man. I think
no. As I said, you man are just sensitive because you don't win things, and I just think that Man United are dross, and that they become harder to beat, and that is it.
That's it,
bro. That's my point, bro. Like, bro, this is
simple as that. I don't know why people overcomplicate it.
Bro, listen, like they've come in and he's made the team hard to beat. Yeah, great. He's made them a team that can play on transitions and cause issues
when you add an extra defender. When you add an extra defender into formation.
Remember he did that though.
But against Forest, I saw big issues with United's defense when they get pressed. Yeah, you can play through a press.
What?
We've got one, bro, we've got one of the best presses in European football.
What? Oh, did you watch the game?
Against Forest?
Did you watch the game,
bro? What do you think, bro? You know when you're in your final third.
No, Jay, you're right. No, Jay,
bro, listen,
you're right. You're right, Jay. You're right, Jay.
Let me make my point.
You're right, Jay. You watched the game and you saw us get pressed. No, you watched the game. No, I believe you.
I did lose the game. I did watch the game. Like you're gonna say the issues like Onana made a mistake. I'm gonna say that's when you were trying to play out from the back, your player made a mistake and you turned over the ball. That's not purely because you were just walking.
About the goal.
Bro, listen, my point is like when Forest attacked you in that game, they were cutting you open. Yeah, they created good opportunities and you turned over the ball in dangerous areas due to their press. You might say it's because of mistakes. I'm gonna say it's because of their press. Maybe the truth's somewhere in the middle. My point to you is merely why should Spurs, who are a very good pressing team, who are going to a team that is learning how to play out from the back, be worried and not confident that you're going to turn the ball over in your defensive third and give us chances in a similar way that you gave to Forest?
I'll be honest. I'll be honest, yeah. And I don't know if Matt will agree with me, yeah. But when Manchester United played Arsenal, yeah, there was a few occasions where they sliced open our press with the maddest of ease at insane speed.
It's just that I went to Garnacho and it comes.
Yeah, this is the thing.
It just went to Garnacho and they just.
That would be surprising.
This is why
first and second place was good. It was good from United that game. First and second place was very
amazing, and this is why I'm confused because Amarim's making them harder to beat, but that's kind of the foundation of being able to do what they need to do offensively. Like,
by the way,
the thing is, there's still inconsistencies.
You also wait. We also
with,
do this. We actually. That's why I'm confused with Matt, because Matt, we as Arsenal fans have evidence of this, of a new manager that comes in, on making us hard to defeat. We saw what he did in the FA Cup. It works in the cup competitions. So I don't know why we think just because sometimes Spurs can play pretty football that they're gonna beat Manchester United.
No. Can I
do this part? Can I do this part after? You know, because this is what I mean with Jay. Because you know, since Nottingham Forest split us open and created great chances, and because Jay is also the stat merchant out of all of us, by the way, he likes stats and he appreciates them. I'm on it right now. We had 71% possession, but you know, if you go look at the turnover, accurate passes 88%, but you know, turnovers. Also, their XG that they created was 0.83, considering that 3 of them were just goals, right? So it goes to show you how much XG for all you merchants out there. But we got pressed into oblivion. Really and truly, we had 17 shots on target. If I remember, United missed a bag of shit. A bag against Forest. I was hot.
17 shots, not shots.
That's 7 on target. But I remember me being hot because the opportunities missed I remember I was pulling up. Go watch my match reaction, basically. So
but that's another reason as to why. Like why
open play.
You're right.
Actually, no. But the whole point is,
right.
I'm doing this for someone who claims to have watched the game, but
like, what do you mean? Nothing you've said. Nothing you said.
No. Because
nothing you said disputes what I said, Kaz.
No, one second.
If I say that Forest pressed you, doesn't mean that they had a lot of possession.
No, Monts. What I'm saying is, this is the recipe of, you know, someone that didn't actually watch the game, but they see the result.
I watched the fucking game, bro. I don't
Did you get what I mean, Monts? They watched the game.
Bro,
they see
I don't
result.
understand your point.
They see result.
You both watched the game. You both watched the game.
He's saying you disagree with the ball up to Forest in bad areas.
They're open play. By the way,
that you didn't have a lot of possession. I don't understand what you're talking about here.
No.
So by the way, Monts, I'm giving him stats because I'm just trying to give him the thing that he appreciates.
But the stats you're saying don't disprove what I'm saying.
No, it does. No, but it does, because this is
no, it doesn't, bro.
No, but this is
really doesn't.
No, because Jay, if you go remember our Tuesday streams, this is stuff that you do. So I'm just doing it.
But your points don't correlate to the stats.
Because when we was talking about
if we press you, how are you going to play out the back?
Months, but I'm saying again, my last part was, it was only the other day where we was talking about Arsenal's open play XG, because he's the one that brings it up, right? Because remember,
what has that
game
to do with you?
nil-nil.
You have a problem scoring goals.
I'm just providing that information that he uses against someone like Cooks, and I'm bringing it back to him because he didn't watch the game. He didn't watch the game. You know what I mean?
Bro, the stuff you're saying isn't relevant to what I said. I said you struggled at times playing out from the back against Forest. That does not mean that you didn't play well out the back against us.
Not really, because I remember comfortably we did. It was just a moment of madness. And to be fair, if you go look at their goals, go look at them again. So, anyways,
go look at their goals.
Hey, just a quick one, because I know you two are in the middle of your whatever the battle that's going on. Just alluding to
that mid off over there.
No, but listen, just alluding to what Hook said. Like, yeah, United did split us open, but all I'm saying, and this is not for Kaz, it's for other United fans as well, is that we need to just chill it for a bit with Man United. Yes, he's come in, and yeah, he's made them a bit more resolute. That happens when a new manager comes in. Naturally, the players buy into it, you know. And we look at the results from when he comes. So what? Everton, you won 4-0. Cool. We beat you 2-0. Lost to Forest. Just beat Victoria Pleasant and turned it around against
that pitch was. I'm not really one to make excuses yet, but you could be the best footballing side ever. Playing football on that ground is impossible. You have to be Xavi, Modric, all of them, man, to be playing on that, because you have to calculate the circumference of the ball to see how long it would travel along that ground.
Okay, but even that, then okay, you beat City. But all I'm saying is, and I hate Tottenham, I really do hate Tottenham. All I'm saying is, at home they've had a tough one. They beat City comfortably in the cup. Like, I feel like Spurs will turn up to. It's a massive game for them. For United, it's one of them.
I feel like you've just downplayed Amorim, but you just realised, because he's a new manager, they're naturally going to buy into it. That's a backhand, bro.
No, not even just that, because I feel like for you guys, I don't feel that there's much pressure in the sense of Amorim doesn't have to win a trophy this season. So
what do we know about Spurs and pressure? And you're an Arsenal fan.
Listen, I think he said he wins in his second season. This is the second, or was it second season?
Yeah, but regardless, as a club, let me ask you again, because
I don't do this.
Spurs and pressure equals what?
We'll see tonight, innit? We'll see tonight.
So we can't even answer.
Hey, I'll be real. The clips after whoever wins the clips.
Hey, Months, this is what I'm saying. Like,
well,
are gonna be awesome.
Because you know what it is.
Once it's got to be a midnight show, bro. It's got to be a midnight show,
simply, bro. You see the way I see it. Yeah, United obviously. They don't need to care about this, innit? They don't really need to care about this as much as they want to, but also it's that as opposed to the pride that's on the line as well. Because if you guys think so lowly of Spurs, then the pride is why you guys kind of need to get this job done as well.
100%.
Not the trophy at this moment in time.
No, but my mentality
is the trophy for you, man. Is pride, and because Spurs have already wiped the floor of you already, it's even more pride because they've beaten you already. Yes, under another manager, so it's a different team. That essentially it's a different Man United team right now, isn't it? But I think the bottom line is,
Stone Cold says,
I think you're both right in it. I think Jay's right in terms of Man United played well out of the press against Arsenal, but against Forest there were a few mistakes, and Onana always has a mistake in him anyways. So therefore, with Spurs' press, it wouldn't be crazy to see you guys give the ball away a few times, whether it results in a goal. Again, that's another conversation.
That's the simple logic.
Get my
crazy to think that, but at the same time, with Man United, they've showed that they can play out of a stronger team's press, as opposed to a team that's a lesser team, quote unquote. So that's why I don't think it's that crazy to say. What I would say is that, Kaz, if you're going to talk about your being successful playing out the back, then we also have to take into consideration the amount of chances that you missed against Forest. And what about that? Will you capitalize on the chances that Spurs give you? Because we can't always talk about how much harder Man United are to beat when your attack stinks like shit as well.
Well, you know when they got a keeper like Fraser Forster in goal.
Fraser Forster's fine, bro. He's absolutely fine.
He's fine. Yeah, he's
bro,
fine.
He's fine, bro.
Oh, they got Jagushi.
He's had a couple good games.
I'm saying it works.
Regardless, like you just the same way Jay has said, you just don't know if Spurs are going to show up on their day.
We'll show up tonight,
it's the same thing with United. It's the same thing with United. If United decide they want to score goals, they'll probably score goals. Like against Everton. If they
scoring goals,
yeah, but
I get the defensive midfield. I'll hear it, but
I said like Jay said on their day, but I can say on the same thing because I'm going off Amarim's team. The same way he's peppered 4 goals against an Everton, United might decide up when they decide they want to be clinical like against Everton. If not, it might be something against Man City or whoever.
My thing with you guys is like, imagine you're like you're in bed. Imagine you're in bed and you've got a duvet, but the duvet is not long enough to cover your chest and your legs. That's how I feel about Man United at the moment.
Is that why you cover your hair over your forehead?
No. Listen, I see you be solid in attack and stuff like that against Forest. In the Forest game, you played good. I didn't even hear his joke. It must have been shit. You played well in the Forest game, attacking wise, but you didn't defend properly. You defended well in the Arsenal game, apart from set pieces, but you didn't attack properly. Against City, let's not misrepresent the game. Hold on, against City, let's not misrepresent the game. You had the Bruno chance, and then City gave you a penalty. Apart from that, I don't remember anything else you did in that game.
Ahmad header.
Ahmad's header. So in the whole 90 minutes against Arsenal and against City, you created very.
But you're not Arsenal.
No, we're not. Well, it tells me that United are still a work in progress to put everything together in one game. So we're.
So are you?
Pardon?
So what?
So are you?
Tottenham has.
We played a number of games, bro. Listen,
my whole life.
We played a number of games this season against good teams.
What are we doing?
Like Everton and Southampton?
Right. So we played a number of games this season. Hooks, are you just heckling in the background, or do you want me to land that point?
What are we doing? No, but really and truly,
are
we still going to be doing this in
I don't know, 2050 right now, bro? You just
am I going to be sitting on
you're not adding anything. You're not adding any value. You're just heckling
with a great beard.
That's
you know what I mean?
Gotta shoot.
Yeah. I'm rapping anyways.
All
right, guys. That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. Yeah. Anyway, what's your prediction? Jay? Regardless, man. What's your prediction?
No, you don't get a prediction, man. You guys can't cut me off the mic and ask me my prediction.
I'll
see you guys next week.
I'll see you on Sunday, probably.
Come on, predict the win, Jay. Predict the win.
I don't need to. If you've listened to this stream, you know what's gonna happen tonight, yeah?
What's gonna happen?
To predict it then.
Hey, you already know. If you've been tuning in, rewind the tape. If you guys are struggling,
We
rewind the
need
tape.
a
You know what's
numerical response. A numerical response.
Oh man, bro, that semi-final energy is really getting to you at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, numerical response. We need
we'll
it.
see you there tonight, bro. Nah, bro, there's nothing to stress about. We know where we'll be at 10 o'clock tonight. You guys know where we'll be at 10 o'clock tonight. It's all good.
Yeah, I know where you'll be. The same place you've always been. Out of a cup.
It has been doing this since Amram came. All the wild talk beating the beating teams. All the wild talk of beating teams when they lose, and it's excuses of the system needs time or the players' fault. I mean, that's exactly how new management works. I thought you was a bit more educated than that, Blaze, but clearly not. Chelsea played. I thought you would, especially under Maresca. I thought you'd definitely understand that from your first few games and also pre-season.
Yeah, I do like United. I do like
Chelsea.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Has just got me saying stuff that I might not really mean deep down, but I gotta firm it. You know what I mean? Because I can't let Kaz talk about my team like this. So some of this stuff I might not really be feeling, but we'll see later. But fuck Kaz, you know.
Chelsea played better ball in Kazakhstan in worse conditions. No, you never. It was just cold on the same night. At least the ball could actually travel. Do you know what I mean? But let's blame the pitch for you being meaty. Why was Ahmad the only one who balled out? No, he wasn't. No, you're talking about the attack. He wasn't, though. Agate played very well. Manu played extremely well. Masvari played well. Maguire.
I'm not gonna lie. Manu hasn't impressed me in the system.
Well, if that's the case, then he recovered about seven defensive actions.
I agree. I see that, but
he's played twice. He's
supposed to be your progressor of the two, not
he's played twice. He's played twice.
Ugarte next to him.
Played twice.
So
he just come back from 6 weeks of injury and he's played twice.
Good. I'm just saying.
So
that doesn't mean I should be impressed.
That's a great base when someone's just come back from injury and he literally just played his first 76 minutes. But we should judge that again. Chelsea fan smells uneducated. Chelsea played better. I've already done this one. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up there. This is gonna go to Fam Zone, by the way, with ex-footballer. I think Leon Knight's on there and Izzy as well.
Right.
Is it Leon Knight?
Oh shit! That thing you got. We'll talk about that off camera, innit?
Yeah, make sure you smash the like button on the way out. You can subscribe to everyone as well. I'm pretty sure it's in their names here. So put in the YouTube bars. You put in the YouTube bar, screenshot it, do whatever you need to do, and then go from there. Other than that, let's go to Fan Zone and just raid it, man. Just bless them up, really, really and truly.